Indian Councils Act 1909 or Marley-Minto reforms. In October 1906, a Muslim delegation called Shimla Delegation met Viceroy Lord Minto under the leadership of Aga Khan and requested that a separate electoral system should be arranged for Muslims and they should be given representation in proportion to the population. December 1906, Muslim League was founded in Dhaka. The demand for reforms by the Congress, to satisfy the moderates and to stop the revolutionary activities, it became necessary to reform. Therefore, in 1909, India Secretary John Marley and Viceroy Lord Minto introduced a law which became known as the Indian Councils Act 1909 or Marley-Minto reforms. The following were the provisions of this act. The number of elected members in the central and provincial legislative assemblies was increased. According to Sumit Sarkar, there were 60 members and 9 ex officio members in the central legislature. Of these 69, 37 were government officials and 32 were non-official members. Out of 32 non-official members, 5 were nominated and 27 were elected members. Of the 27 elected, 8 seats were reserved for Muslims, 4 for British capitalists and 2 for landlords under a separate electorate. The remaining 13 seats were available for general election. Elected members were elected indirectly. Electoral councils were formed from the local bodies. It elected the members of the provincial legislative councils. The members of the provincial legislative councils elected the members of the central legislature. A majority of non-official members were established in the provincial legislative assemblies. But among the private members, the number of nominated and unelected members was more. The elected members were less in number. The number of members was not the same in all the provincial legislative assemblies. The rights of the members of the legislative assemblies were increased. Members were given the right to discuss economic proposals, to move amendments, to ask questions on certain subjects, to vote on general questions. Arrangements were made to appoint an Indian member to the Executive Council of the Governor-General. Satyendra Sinha was appointed as the first Indian member. For the first time an Indian was included in the Executive Council of the Viceroy or Governor-General. He was included as a law member. By this act a separate communal electoral system was introduced for the Muslims. Under this, Muslim members could be elected only by Muslim voters.